Greetings to all. Welcome to VMware Administrator Training Sessions. Srinivas here. Hope my audio is clear and you are able to see the screen. Can anyone confirm? You are able to unmute and you can speak up or you can mention a short message also. Am I audible? Hello.
Hi, yes, you're audible.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay. Welcome you all once again to VMware Administrator Training Sessions. So this batch is 371 and started today onwards, and this batch is for 5 days a week. Like every week, it is going to conduct at 6 a.m. IST and Monday to Friday. No sessions on Saturday and Sunday. And every week, 5 hours it is scheduled, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. plus or minus 5 or 10 minutes. And the duration of this course is 4 weeks. Even this duration also, it is going to be very like 1 week plus or minus. Depends upon how you understand the concepts and how we are going to practice based on that. The duration may increase or decrease plus or minus 1 or okay. The course fee is 11,800 INR and USD it is 142. This course fee includes lab on the enterprise Dell PowerEdge servers. There will be 2 Dell PowerEdge servers. You are going to get access and you are in a position to practice on Dell PowerEdge rack servers as well as the training module. In addition to that training module, the live sessions, the whatever the session it is delivering in live, this session is going to record and that recorded session will be uploaded to LMS graphic portal. That recorded sessions are available, will be available for lifetime. So there is no restriction that how many times you need to access and all the things. So whatever the cost we are able to see here, 11,800 INR or 142 USD dollars is a nominal by considering the physical servers lab access and training and recorded session. It is a completely compared to market, this cost fee is a nominal. Okay. Before going further, general information about this training module. First 3 sessions, this considered as a demo session, but it is discussing about the technical session, how we are going to deliver. And next 2 sessions also, it is a continuation of live, the continuation 4 weeks of live training. First 3 sessions of this 4 weeks training, yeah, we are providing as a free to attend. What is free to attend? Just register and attend without making any payment. So you can understand how the session is going on and is it relevant to understand, is it relevant to my day-to-day activities, everything you can understand, and then you can take a call after attending first 3 demo sessions. So 4th session onwards, a separate Zoom link will be provided to attend continuation of the training. Okay. So these sessions, whatever the sessions, demo sessions are providing, these sessions will be uploaded to YouTube and that YouTube links will be shared with you all and you can share with your friends. This YouTube link also is available on WhatsApp community group. So whatever the recorded sessions are there, first 2 or 3 demo sessions, Those will be uploaded to YouTube and you can share with your friends. If you want to refer anyone, you can share with your friends how the training module is going on. There is no batch shifting or there is no amount refund at any stage. The thing is that as soon as you log into Logic Labs Technologies website, once you log in, you will find the upcoming batches information. Once you log into Logic Labs Technologies, you will find upcoming batches information, wherein you are in a position to check what is a batch and what is the course content. Let me click on upcoming batches. As soon as you click on upcoming batches, you can find all emerging technologies which are scheduled plus or minus within a week. So all experienced faculties are delivering the emerging technologies like Azure, AWS, and Python, whatever the technical course you name it. Logic Labs Technologies are providing all emerging technologies, and with the help of senior faculties, they are delivering the training sessions. So coming to this VMware administrator, you can find batch 371 and VMware administrator and faculty trainer, the Srinivas. And what is the starting date? You can find here what is the batch timing, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. That schedule Monday to Friday, and you can find first three sessions to attend free. Just to register, log in with your Gmail or any email, personal email, and you will click on this Zoom link. You are in a position to register yourself. No need to pay anything, and you are in a position to attend the second and third session. You already attended first session, that means you already registered. So who are going to attend second and third session, they can click on this Zoom link. Automatically they will get a next two sessions link information. Once you are happy with, you can click on payment link. Once you click on payment link, you need to validate what is a batch I'm going to pay, what is a batch you are going to pay, and what is a trainer name, and you can verify all these details, and then you can click on proceed to payment link, buy course, and click on proceed. And while clicking on this buy payment, whatever the card you are going to use, that card must be enabled international transactions, domestic transactions, online transactions must be enabled, then only payment will complete successfully. Once this payment is done, before clicking on payment, just make sure you are going to pay right batch and right training. That's the reason we mention here no batch shifting, no amount refund. So if you find any difficulties, if you find any difficulties to complete the payment transaction or any kind of queries, our admin team is available on the support at Logic Labs Technologies, or you can call on these two numbers. These two numbers are available on WhatsApp. You can send a message or you can try to reach on WhatsApp call. So from anywhere you can reach them. They are available to assist at any issues. So it is very much important to be part of. It is very much important to be part of specific group. You may be part of other WhatsApp communities. If you are willing to continue in this particular course, the batch number 371, it is very much important to be part of this particular WhatsApp community link. The same community link is available on this particular site itself. You can click on WhatsApp community link. As soon as you click on WhatsApp community link, you can find batch 371. This batch, you need to click on join chart. I am providing the chart window to everyone. You can click on this WhatsApp community link. Please be part of WhatsApp community wherein you are going to get regular updates. What are the regular updates? Once the session is completed, they are going to upload a link in YouTube, and that YouTube link will be shared on this WhatsApp community. Not only that, what are the session cancellation or any issues, they are going to update in this WhatsApp community. Currently, you are getting what session is going to start 10 minutes. That 10 minutes, 30-minute session is going to start. Information will be provided only for demo sessions. Once regular session starts from the fourth session onwards, all sessions are live sessions. So the same first three live sessions are giving as a free to attend and understand the concept of the training module. So if any issues from the fourth session onwards, because of technical issue or because of faculty is not feeling well or anything, if any such a situation, if session is going to cancel, they are going to update in the WhatsApp community. That's the reason it is very much important to be part of this specific WhatsApp community group. Yeah. So only first three sessions you are going to get, session is going to start in 10 minutes, 5 minutes like that. From fourth session onwards, only the cancel notification only. If any session is going to cancel on the specific day, only that information will be received on this particular WhatsApp community. Okay. So please part of, if you are not part of VMware Administrator Batch 371, please make sure you are member of that particular group. Next one, all sessions, all live sessions are going, this current session also under recording. So all these recorded sessions will be uploaded to LMS Graphy Portal. Who is going to get LMS Graphy Portal access? Whoever completes the payment, they are going to get access to LMS Graphy Portal. If you are not in a position to get access, who are completes already, please coordinate with support, or you can call on these two numbers by mentioning your payment details and access details. You will be provided. Okay. The live sessions, everything will be recorded. Those will be uploaded to LMS Graphy Portal. This particular portal is available lifelong, and you can play n number of times. There is no restrictions. N number of times you can play and you can save this information. Okay. Admin team is available between 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST Monday to Saturday. Okay. At any point of time, you can send a mail, no issues. If you want to contact admin team, you can reach on these two numbers for any kind of queries. Okay. This admin team is available to assist you from Monday to Saturday between 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. And we are available on social media. You can find complete information, what is emerging technology schedules are going on, or any batch is already started, where it is. You can find complete information on logiclabstechnologies.com, logiclabstech.com, wherein you can click on upcoming batches, ongoing batches, self-paced recordings. All this information is available on this website. If you want, you can click. If you are not getting proper information, you can find, you can coordinate with admin team to get a more information. Yeah. And Telegram group is available. Facebook, we are available in Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Please register, please follow Logic Labs Technologies to get more technical information and more updates on respect to social media. Any questions, please, until this? You can unmute at any point of time. If you are not able to get a clear information, you can interrupt me at any point of time. You no need to wait for me to stop. Everyone is allowed to unmute. If you are not able to unmute and if you not able to speak up, please raise the hand in this particular Zoom link session so that I may allow you to unmute and speak up. Until this particular course details, any questions? Okay, let me go move on. What is this training module? It is all about VMware Administrator L1 to L3. What kind of support this particular training can provide, technical assistance or training process, whatever it is, maybe what kind of day-to-day operations the participants can perform. This training is suitable for L1 to L3. And this module, what is this module talks about? VMware Data Center Virtualization, VMware vSphere Data Centers, that is a DCV, Data Center Virtualization, that is 6.x. We are going to work on 6.5 version, 6.7 and 7.0 and latest version 8.0. Okay. Agenda, today's agenda. Every day the agenda is going to start in such a way that what is today's agenda? Well, before, as it is a first session of this particular batch, there is no review. Only today's agenda will be there. For next session onwards, what are the topics we discussed? Just a review and then move on. First 5 minutes will be there a review of previous session. If you have any queries, you can ask. If no queries, we can proceed further. Next, today's agendas. Okay. What is today's agenda? Today's agenda is all about introduction, course content, training procedure. What is how the lab session is going to provide. That is the agenda of today. So, self-introduction about myself. I'm Leela Srinivas, having 22 years of experience in IT industry. Started a career as customer support executive, later move on to different roles and responsibilities. Having extensive experience on VMware technology itself, 15 plus years, and experienced in AWS and Azure cloud technologies. And the most important thing, presenting the technical training sessions in-house and with the Logic Labs technologies. I have been delivering the training sessions on virtualization as well as cloud technology. From Logic Labs technologies itself, I'm delivering virtualization technology, that is VMware, and AWS Solution Architect Associate, the cloud technology. You can find my upcoming batches there. Weekend batch, that is 23rd. It is going to start 23rd November. So for every infrastructure administrator, it is very much important to understand virtualization, any one of the virtualization. Why VMware? It is industry leader in virtualization technology. And then every infrastructure admin must understand that one of the cloud technology. It may be GCP, it may be Azure, it may be AWS. Our senior faculties are available to provide trainings on cloud technologies, GCP, Azure, and AWS. So, as part of this particular journey, I am providing training sessions on virtualization, the VMware, and AWS. Yeah. So, if you want to introduce yourself and what is your expectations from which location you are currently, if you want to introduce yourself and what is your expectation from this course, you can speak up by unmute yourself and you can ask questions. If you want to introduce, you can tell me your name, what is your experience, and from which location, And what is your expectations? Anyone? You can unmute and you can speak up if anyone would like to. Okay. No one? That's fine. No issues. The course details. As I said, it is a data center virtualization. The course is designed for 7.0. Until 7.0, I'm going to explain what is the process of my day-to-day operations. Okay. We are going to understand targeting 7.0. With understanding 7.0, you are able to work on 6.5, 6.x environment or 7.0 or 8.0 environment. And why virtualization we are going to discuss. Types of virtualization like what is a bare metal and hosted architecture. We are going to understand what are the different vendors in virtualization market. VMware, Nutanix, Microsoft Hyper-V, Citrix Zen Server, Red Hat, KVM. There are different virtualization vendors. We are going to just overview and understand why everyone talks about VMware. What is the advantages in VMware? We are going to practice. For everything, whatever the course it may be, that cloud technology or any other technology which you are going to learn that may not require to understand the what is a hardware, how the server is going to look like, and what are the components are available in the server. But who are going to work on virtualization, they must understand the physical components of server, the how the hardware, what kind of hardware we need to choose. Without understanding hardware concepts, it is very difficult to proceed with the virtualization. So this kind of knowledge in other competitor market you will not get. Logic Labs Technologies is providing completing complete information from the scratch. How to understand the hardware components, where to start, how to deploy, how to configure, everything we are going to understand without any script, without any automation. Everything you are going to perform manual. Whenever you are going to perform with the manual approach, you can understand the concepts of how to configure the environment. Once you understand, then you can think about and you can implement automation with the help of different scripts. Yeah. So we are going to understand hardware basics. What is the different server models are in use for virtualization environment. We are providing, Logic Labs Technologies is providing Dell PowerEdge Rack servers. This enterprise Dell PowerEdge Rack servers we are providing to do practice. Whatever the live session I'm going to deliver, I'm going to perform on Dell PowerEdge Rack servers, and that once you understand during your practice time, you are going to implement the same session, same practice by reviewing the video, by reviewing the note section. You are in a position to practice on live environment. Why I'm telling live environment? These Dell PowerEdge Rack servers are available in Hyderabad data center, Logic Labs data center. We are going to access similar to live environment, production environment. We are going to connect a jump server. This jump server is accessible from anywhere. You just need internet connection. Once you have internet connection by using Windows laptop or Linux laptop, you are in a position to access to connect to this jump server. Once you connect to the jump server, you are able to access whatever the physical servers which are assigned to this particular practice session. You are going to install from the scratch. I'm going to connect. Once you connect to jump server, how you are going to connect? Whatever the username, what to connect, everything will be provided in the process of lab access. Who are going to complete the payment, they are going to get similar details like my name is Srinu. For example, someone is going to join, completed the payment. Fourth day or end of this week, you are going to get the details, what IPs you need to use. Every user is going to get a 10 IPs and what IP configurators you need to configure and what is a jump server to connect to perform the access to the live environment. The two double power is rack servers. You are able to connect and with the provided credentials. What to connect, where to connect, how do we connect, everything, the information will be shared with all registered participants. Okay, these steps will be provided for each and every user to connect and perform their day-to-day lab practice. I'm telling lab practice, but it is a live environment. The servers are situated in Hyderabad data center. The trainer, Srinivas, is sitting in Bangalore and delivering the sessions by connecting to the Hyderabad data center servers or remotely. That's what we do, remote administration. Okay. So that's the reason I'm telling it is a live environment and it is a kind of production environment. Okay. So you are going to get all this information. So as I stated, live installation, you are going to perform from the scratch. Everything you are going to from on hands. You are going to connect, you are going to mount, you are going to install by understanding hardware components. You are going to perform all this install configuration troubleshooting. If you have information, you can ask what are the live environment, what kind of issues you are going to face. You can correlate, and if you are not able to understand the concept, you can ask, this is a issue, how to troubleshoot. You should understand that basics, then you are in a position to isolate the issue and to work on the day-to-day operations. Yeah, we are going to understand. As part of this, we are going to understand VMware infrastructure, what are the components, the virtual machine we are going to create. We are going to configure virtual machine. Data store, how do we create data store with the help of file system? VMFS is the file system. What is a networking concept? The networking is a key. I can say it is the heart of the virtualization. Basically, in this particular concept of network, not able to understand the correlation, logical relation, I am going to explain the basics of networking components which are required to understand the virtualization networking concept. So with the help, we are able to create switch and you are able to configure port groups and all those things, how the communication is going to establish from a virtual machine to other virtual machine, from virtual machine to other physical device, how the communication is going to communicate, establish. Everything you are in a position to understand by understanding basics of networking. And then we are going to implement the components in virtualization. What is a VDS, virtual distributed switch? HA, how to configure high availability, DRS, distributed resource scheduler, how the VMs are going to migrate to avoid the impact to that application. We are going to configure, we are going to migrate, all those things we are going to perform. The most important thing here, upgrade scenarios. Why upgrade scenarios? We are going to start this particular training module on 6.5 version. Why we need to start? Most of the environments, enterprise environments, most of the customers still they are running on their environment on legacy version. What is a legacy version? Vendor is going to stop the support and they are not going to provide any kind of patches or any kind of support. They must use the latest version 7.0 or 8.0. To use that, they must upgrade their environment from 6.5 to 7.0 or 8.0. We are going to understand that upgrade, how to perform, how to plan, how to execute. Everything we are going to understand by going to that upgrade scenario 6 point. We are going to upgrade. Once we completely understand the 6.5, we are going to upgrade 6.5 to 6.7, 6.7 to 7.0. What components we are going to use, how to perform upgrade, everything we are going to discuss. Okay. And the migration scenario, P2 to V2V, physical to virtual, virtual to virtual migration. How do we perform? In this particular sessions, we are going to use standalone converter, the VMware popular tool. We are going to use with the help of standalone converter tool. We are try to migrate a virtual machine, how to migrate a physical machine to virtual environment. Okay. How to manage the environment? We generally manage the environment without patch updates. We cannot perform management of environment. So how to perform? What kind of tool we are going to use to perform patch updates or upgrade scenarios? Until 6.7, we are going to work as a VMware Update Manager. From 7.0, the same VMware Update Manager is changed as a Lifecycle Manager. What's the difference between these two? We are going to configure and we are going to practice, and with the help of these tools, we are going to manage the environment to as a compliant. Okay. And during the troubleshooting steps, the command line 95% I can say, 99% I can say, we generally connect a graphical user interface. Only on 1% we are getting an option to work on command line. What kind of scenarios we need to execute, and we need to depend upon command line execution. We are going to understand what are the different commands is available to perform day-to-day operations. Okay, this is all about course details. Anything additional? If you want any additional information, please let us know. We'll try to include during this training module. There is options of clone and template. It is not mentioned here. We are going to perform clone and template by understanding the snapshot process. That is, our snapshot is one of the key factor in day-to-day operations. Snapshot. How the snapshot is going to work. With the help of snapshot, how do we perform clone and template? How to create a template? All those things we are going to practice. Those are part of course details. Some components are not mentioned here, but we are going to cover whatever the related VMware infrastructure related components. Everything is going to come. If any component is not discussed here during this module, if you want to add, definitely we'll add and we can discuss on the respective concept. Yeah, all these concepts are related to VMware vSphere data center virtualization. At the end of the module, by using this VMware vCenter data center virtualization, what are the different virtualization products are depend upon this particular two products. We are going to discuss as part of this training module. We are going to discuss about ESXi host, vCenter server. With these two components, we are going to deploy virtual machines. We are going to configure. We are going to migrate. All those things we are going to perform. Snapshot, migrating of VMs from one host to another host. That is HA, DRS is going to come into picture. We are going to understand all those. And you are in a position to practice on a live environment. Any questions, please?
No, sir.
Thank you. The training procedure. That is the course details. Now the training procedure. All are live and interactive sessions. This is a one-to-one, and you are going to get weekdays time for one session to next session. You are going to get a practice and you are going to ask questions. If during the session, if you are not able to ask a question, you can send a mail to support at Logic Labs. For example, you are stuck with the uh, practice, whatever the lab it is provided. Immediately, you can send a mail to support at Logic Labs by mentioning subject line as a batch number and what are the steps you performed, where you stuck. I'm going to connect immediately to that your session and I'm able to understand. I'm going to explain how to perform. Okay. Each session will be recorded and uploaded to LMS Graphy portal along with the notes. What is the notes? Generally, this is a note file, whatever the configuration, whatever the details we discuss, everything step by step documentation will be done. How important is to prepare a documentation. Okay, how important to prepare SOP, standard operating procedure, what are the steps you are going to do, the KB articles you are going to create, how to create KB articles, the documentation that whatever the running notes we are going to have here, these notes will be uploaded along with the recorded session to LMS Graphy portal. Okay. One-to-one interaction correlates with their day-to-day operations. If they stuck with anything during this entire training module, they can correlate what are the job they are doing, understanding what job we need to do, what action we need to perform, why should I perform this step. For a simple solution, there are different directions to resolve the issue. And at the same time, based on the understanding the concept, it is going to take time. If you are experienced enough, if you understand the situation in a well manner, the same solution you can provide within lesser than other. Like the same solution, if you don't understand the basics, you can resolve that issue. Maybe you may take 10 hours or 2 hours or 5 hours. If you understand, if you isolate the issue by understanding the concepts, why I need to do, what could be the issue, then that issue can be resolved within less time. Okay, quick resolution is possible once you understand the concepts. So you can correlate with your production environments, what are the issues, what are the access, what are the practice you are doing. The same thing you can do in live environment, correlates. You cannot perform certain things in live environment. Whatever actions you are not able to perform on live environment, those things you can try to implement in this training module and you can ask. Yeah. Logic Labs Technologies is providing live installation configuration of enterprise class Dell PowerEdge rack servers. I'm keep on telling rack servers. What is this rack servers? Without understanding the basic hardware servers, you are not in a position to understand what is rack, what is a blade architecture, what is a tower server. All those things we are going to discuss. Okay. Lab access will be provided to everyone who gets complete the payment. Okay. Once you are going to understand how this next two sessions are going to go, so that you are able to get a confidence. Yes, it is the right course. I need to understand the concepts. Then on fourth session onwards, you can complete the payment and continue the sessions. If you are already confident, this technology must understand to in work on the environment. Happy to proceed completion of payment. As soon as you complete the payment, you are going to get a lab access details. Yeah. Lab access is available 24/7 from anywhere, any location. Okay. This lab, whatever the lab we are providing, it is, I'm mentioning as a lab, but it is a similar to live environment. Our servers, whatever the servers are providing as part of this training module is ready to use in a Hyderabad data center. I'm sitting in Bangalore. That means I'm connecting to the environment and doing the practice. Every customer environment will be there, one of the data center. We are not going to sit in front of the system. We are going to connect remotely. In the process of connecting remotely, what are the tools we are going to use to connect the environment? That's the reason I'm telling it is a replica of live environment, one kind of customer environment. Okay. Customized training sessions also available to perform day-to-day operation. You can coordinate with support at Logic Labs Technologies if any such requirements is required. If you want to get more information for any kind of emerging technology, please reach out to Logic Labs Technologies website, wherein you can find upcoming batch, ongoing batch information. Still, if you are not able to find whatever the technology you are looking for, please reach out to admin team. They are able to help you. Yeah. So one of the free few topics I'm going to display as part of demonstration. How this? We have two Dell PowerEdge rack servers. How do we connect remotely? We have to have a remote management card. That's what you are seeing here. As we are using Dell rack server, you are able to get direct access to, I'm there on the jump server. So directly you are able to connect Dell remote management card, that is ID rack. What is ID rack? What is HP server remote management card? All those things we are going to discuss as part of this particular training session. You are going to access and you are going to understand the same sequence. I am logging into this remote management card. Are you going to perform all these operations in day-to-day operation? Very rare situation. Without ticket, you are not in a position to practice. But it is important to understand how to connect to remote management card, what actions we can perform by connecting to the environment. Okay. All these steps you are able to perform on your own. That is a practice we are going to provide as part of this training module. If you go to VMware Administrator, VMware Training, VMware Authorized Training Center, if you enroll for any VMware Authorized Training Center, the training module is going to provide with a scripted basis. The lab guide will be there. Wherever they mention to click, whatever the password they are going to enter, everything is scripted. You are not going to get access to this kind of access. No option to connect to remote management card, and you cannot perform it from the scratch. No discussion of hardware components. Without understanding physical components, how do we implement a virtualization environment? So we are providing the right platform to understand the concept of virtualization. Okay, like this, you are going to connect the environment, how the system inventory, what are the components we need to understand in this remote management card. Okay, we are going to connect and we are going to perform this ID rack connecting to remote console and perform this from the scratch installation. How do you perform to start the installation from the scratch? What are the steps we are going to perform? We need to connect a remote management card. That is, we connect as we are using Dell servers. We are going to connect ID rack. I'm going to compare how HP, how Cisco hardware will be. Okay. If you want your environment is having using different hardware, how do we manage? How it look like? What are the issues we are going to face? You can ask. Okay. What is the first step you are going to do to install any kind of operating system? ESXi host the virtualization component in VMware, that is ESXi. It is works as an operating system. How do we install? By connecting to remote management card. Before starting installation, how to prepare the storage that is the right configuration? Okay. How do we configure, how do we create, and all those things. Without creating right controller, you cannot proceed with any operating system installation. Okay. Without right, if you say that I am going to install virtualization ESXi host, you are gone. Okay. So understanding concepts is very, very important. We are here. I'm providing the training from the scratch. Okay. That is, and installation, once installation is complete, this is a kind of installation screen. You are going to do this kind of installation number of times on different servers, different hardware platforms, so that you are going to get a confidence how do you perform, how do we configure ESXi host installation. Once installation ESXi host is done, to manage number of ESXi hosts together, what is required? A centralized management console is required. That centralized management console is nothing but vCenter server. How do we install vCenter server? How do we manage the environment vCenter server? All those things we are going to discuss by configuring vCenter server. I'm going to install to explain the concepts and giving a lab access to you, live environment, and you are going to create the same setup, same installation on your own. Hands-on practice you are going to get. You are not going to work on my installation, my configuration. You are going to prepare your installation, your configuration. That is what is possible here. Every user, every participant is going to get isolated environment. Okay, so that whatever the practice they are going to do, for them it will be there. How it is possible? They are going to get a 10 IPs. You can see here 10 IPs. That means they can deploy the system, they can configure the IP, and they can access their own system. The own vCenter server, their own ESXi host. How do you configure? You are not going to practice on a shared. You are going to practice your own vCenter server, your own ESXi host. Whatever you configure, you are going to connect. Okay, that kind of environment we are going to provide. So how do we configure cluster features? The HCI DRS, where it is going to come, and what is the necessity to configure these two components, we are going to understand. And how to perform migration, physical to virtual, virtual to virtual, what kind of tool we are going to use, that is VMware vCenter standalone converter tool we are going to use to convert a physical machine to virtual. A virtual machine also can be converted to one more virtualization. That concept we are going to discuss. And this is a day-to-day operation activity. Environment, how to manage compliant. Make sure environment is up to date. What are the tools we are going to use? We are going to use Update Manager until 6.7 version. From 7.0 onwards, the same Update Manager is modified with some slight modifications, and it is called as a Lifecycle Manager. So once you understand the Update Manager concepts, we are able to create a baseline. We are going to download patch updates. We are going to download import images, and what are the settings are available, and how to patch with this particular baselines. How do we perform updates? How do we perform upgrade? Everything we are going to discuss. You are going to do all these steps by live session. I'm going to demonstrate, and the same action you are going to practice on your own environment. Okay. Next, upgrade. How do you installation is one process, then upgrade is another process. What all the components, what are the checks we have to perform? In upgrade, we have to analyze the environment. What are the analysis? According to analysis, we have to perform upgrade. During the upgrade scenario, we are going to understand what is analysis, what is the plan, what is the implementation and validation. Okay, these are all the steps we are going to do in this particular course training module. This is all about the first demonstration about what is a course, how the training procedure is going to go, and all those things. So tomorrow onwards, it is going to start our actual sessions, understanding the components, and then we'll start installation. And to start with the installation, what are the components we need to check, all those things we are going to discuss. Every day in WhatsApp community, you are going to get an update, whatever the topic we are going to. We already reviewed one audio session. Audio message will be published in WhatsApp community. That means what topic we are going to discuss on this particular day session, we are going to understand by listening to that audio. That audio message will be published in WhatsApp community. That's the reason, please be part of WhatsApp community to get a regular updates. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. The final reminder. So please log on to logiclabstech.com, www.logiclabstech.com, wherein you will find upcoming batches information. Under upcoming batches information, you will find the VMware administrator and the trainer information and batch details, when it is started and what is the time and what is duration. And if you are not part of WhatsApp community yet, please click on this WhatsApp community link and you can be part of this. Already WhatsApp community link already shared, and you can find this WhatsApp community information by clicking on that WhatsApp community. You will get a page on your mobile. If you open this particular logiclabstech.com, directly you can click on this WhatsApp community. Automatically you will be joining this particular group. Automatically you can click on the join chat. Automatically you will be part of this particular group. Once you are happy with this session, you can go with a payment link. That is a click on payment link. It is redirects to payment link. And if you find any difficulties to complete the payment, please reach out to admin team. They are in a position to help. Whatever the debit or credit card you are going to use to complete the payment, this must be enable international transactions. Other than that, you are not in a position to complete the payment. Okay. This is all the details about today's session. Tomorrow session, we are going to start with the practice on the components and understanding and installing of ESXi host. Yeah. Before closing for today's session, any questions, please? If no questions, thanks for all your participation. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Thank
Bye.
you.